Welcome back to Tracas of Crisia. Last time, you went on the excursion with the lumberjacks to their place of work, and followed them, in the morning to see them actually, in action, as it were. When you got there, everything was all right to begin with until at the sort of allotted hour, the vines holding axe heads came out and started attacking. Thordas threw himself in the way, so luckily none of the lumberjacks got hurt. But he did get grabbed and pulled into the forest. The party decided to run straight in after him, and basically commenced fighting this very large and angry plant. Big mean plant, as we're calling him. During the fight, 3 of his little minions, his angry plants, came up and joined the fray. You've managed to down the big mean plant and one of the angry plants, leaving only 2 angry plants left. But you've got Hrugguhl, who is currently unconscious and doing death saves. I think he's rolled 2 death saves so far. We don't know what they are. We'll find out. You've got Astra, who's also down, who has been stabilized but is still under 0 HP. So you've got Thordas, Agata, and Sebastian left. Plus a random bear that sort of turned up next to Hrugguhl. Don't really know what that's all about, but he seems to be helping you. Yeah, we carry on with combat. We started at the top of the round, which is Thordas' turn.
Yep. Thordas has just got to do what he keeps on doing. Reckless attack on the one that's in front of the bear. 22.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay, so that is currently 11 plus another 5, so 16 points of slashing.
Is this magical slashing or non-magical?
Magical, yep. It's for my +1 greatsword.
So how much was that damage again?
16 slashing.
What it's going to do, obviously, is that your turn?
I will be moving here to give flanking for the bear, but then that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, and then obviously at the end of that, it's going to attack you back. It gets advantage to this, doesn't it? Because you.
Yes, it does.
So that is 19, which is enough to hit you. 8 piercing damage.
Hard 4.
Sebastian, your turn. We have been using your spells and bardic inspirations. We baned the big mean plant straight off in your first turn, because that seems to be your thing. We've also been using your very clutch silvery barbs to negate crits, because they've had like 2 or 3 crits that creatures have done, but your silvery barbs has negated all of them.
Mi amigos.
Yeah, so that's why some spell slots are now, some of them are gone. But we tried to keep them wherever possible.
Right. So am I concentrating on anything at this time?
You weren't at the moment. We had you sort of retreat upwards to safety, sort of next to Hrugguhl. So I think we actually had you heal him with a potion, I think.
I was about to say, can I heal Hrugguhl with a potion while he's unconscious?
You can, yeah. Because he's not dead, so he can still, swallow something. Mm-hmm. So if you've got a potion to give him, then you can.
I do, and I will.
Okay.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
Bonus.
Excellent. I'm going to use a potion. Could someone... I'm going to let Cameron roll the healing on that potion because there's a child screaming, and I just want to tell you what my next turn is.
What is that? That's D... I forgot what it is in this version.
2d4.
Oh, 2d4. Just 2d4 or plus something?
2d4 plus 2.
Nice. Oh, what's going on?
How much did you get?
I got 7.
7.
So I'm on +4.
You're on +4. Okay. Cool.
I want to look at him dead in the eyes while he's just awoken and say, I saved you, mi amigo.
Hrugguhl looks a combination of confused and grateful.
And then I turn. How many more creatures left?
2.
Do I know which one we've been hitting and which one we... Oh,
Yes,
okay.
so
yeah,
what you can
we've got
actually do,
near
you
death
can
and injured.
Yeah, you can hover over them to see how badly beat up they are.
Right.
Obviously, if you want to know any more than what that says, then you're going to have to roll perception.
No, this works for me. I'm going to target this one. And I'm casting in a second level slot, Dissonant Whispers, aka Slithering Notes. By the powers.
Which one are you doing that on? The near death or the injured?
Injured.
Injured, okay, cool.
And Sebastian kind of mutters under his breath, and probably the only person to hear him is Hrugguhl, and it sounds like a cursing chant rhythmically. And just as that utters through, there's just this wisp of like faintly aurid air almost, and as these wisps lead out, they just shoot straight towards the creature, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Spell save is 15.
What's the range on your thing?
60 foot.
Oh, easy. Sorry, what save did you say that was? Wisdom.
Wisdom 15.
16 it got.
Do I get on a failed save? It takes must immediately use its reaction if available. 24. Well, successful save target takes half damage. Okay, still takes half damage. I'll take that.
Okay.
And it's 46 because I'm casting it in a higher slot. That's 14 psychic damage. This is psychic damage? Yeah, psychic damage.
14 psychic damage. Yeah, it sort of writhed in pain, sort of clutching his head as that happens. Not very happy about it. Doesn't really know what happened. Is that your turn?
Then I'm going to move for a more advantageous position. Just going to move over to here, so I'm protected by Agata, but can see the beasts a bit better.
Agata has been attacked so many times, and none of those have gone through. She's been a bulwark in this whole this whole thing. It's been pretty interesting to see. Right, so at the end of your
slide behind.
At the end of your turn, then the one you hit, because it doesn't obviously know where that came from, it's just going to lash out wildly at the only one person that's next to him, which is Thordas.
Yay!
I mean,
So-
Astra's also there.
You're.
It's alright, Astra, you don't have to get, upset about not
you're
being
not.
hit.
You're prone on the floor, so it's not.
You said wildly. It's
You're too worried about it.
50-50 chance.
Sure. It's more like retaliation.
It's the only thing that he can see moving.
Do I?
He moved. He must done something.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
hit move thing.
I mean,
Did you?
Astra's the one that's been aggroing the whole time.
Do you? This gets advantage as well, doesn't it?
Yes, all attacks have advantage.
Okay, so it just critted you.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to do
Can
anything with that.
Can I silvery barbs?
Yes, you can. Now it had advantage, so I suppose I just roll again, right?
You just
Yeah,
roll
it's
again,
just
and that's
rolling
the
again.
that's the roll.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That was another 20.
Oh, okay.
So you're taking the.
Oh,
You can obviously you can give advantage to somebody with that. So.
Yeah, I definitely have silvery barbs, but it's not in my spell list for some reason.
Oh, it was last we were doing it. Weird. Maybe you
No, I
called it
haven't.
something else.
No, I definitely didn't. I'm just gonna take the spell slot.
You just took. It was 13 damage, piercing damage.
Okay, so half to 6. Oh boy.
Is Thordas still up?
Yes, Thordas is still up.
Then I would like
He is
to.
near death.
I'm gonna give the advantage to Agata because she's next.
Sure.
Yeah, no, you do have it, Leah del Destino.
It's,
Oh yes, there it is. It's grayed out for some reason.
It's because you've already used all your first level slots.
No, as in it was grayed out before. But never mind. Weird glitch. Now I've used all my slots.
So this one, it's this one's turn now. So it's going to come up to. Yeah, it's going to go up to. It's going to go up to Thordas.
Wait,
No,
that's
isn't it that one
glowing.
because it's got the glowing?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
It has. It's have that glow towards them.
Yeah, the glow,
That one
yeah.
did just take a heavy hit from a bear.
Did. Is it going to go for? Yeah.
Go for the bear.
Well,
Go for
I'll
the
roll.
bear.
I'll roll for it. High is bear, low is Thordas. Alright, it's there. Right. So it's gonna attack the bear. That is like a 20 something to hit, which is
that'll hit.
fine. That's 10 bludgeoning damage on the bear. Now I have the bear having 20 HP. Is that like max?
That's correct.
Cool. So that's half of
And
it.
this is the first that's been hit, so it's down to 10.
Yeah. So it's gonna get attacked again.
I might regret this decision.
This is how the bear dies permanently.
That was only a 10 to hit, so you're okay.
Shrugs off the hide.
And now it's Agata's turn. What do you want to have Agata do?
Just pop.
Anybody against Stabby?
Yeah, she's been doing a lot of smites and stuff. She's only got one spell slot left though, so depends what you guys want to do.
We'll hold it back. Just to bop it. We'll bop one, the closest one. The near death one.
Okay, so let's move her down.
That's a nat
to
20.
Here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did the advantage actually help that, or was it
That
just?
was just the first roll.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
She's got reach, so
Wasted
she'd
my
be a step
advantage,
back.
damn it.
Oh, she could be a step back here. So
You should roll it again to see if it was a double nat 20, because 1 in 400.
I'm not, no,
If it
I'm
does,
not,
it's-
I'm not going to waste my 20s. Don't waste my 20s. I need to view. What's Agata's actually damage doing? Glade.
it's 1d6. 1d6? 1d8?
1d8.
Oh no, it's not the wrong thing.
It's
yeah.
D8.
Yeah, it's d8.
2d8.
Oh, no, it's T10. I've got on here. Oh no, she's one-handing it, isn't she?
She's one-handing it with the shield, right?
1d8. Yeah, it's 1d8
Yeah.
because we nerfed it. Yeah, that's fine. For the thing.
It's maths is 12. No, 9.
Mathematics. My old enemy.
So, Agata goes to swing at this thing. Doesn't seem to care at all that it got struck. You even hit it where it should hurt. Wasn't bothered to even flinch.
It has
Oh, we forgot that.
to like
To slashing.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's immune to slashing. That was the first thing she learned, so we'd all forgotten.
It's the bear's turn. I've put it in the Well, it kind of happens at the same time. The carousel's kind of. I don't know if I can move it. I don't think I can. It's kind
Yeah,
of just put it at
strictly
the
it's
same.
in my turn.
It's in your turn, so yeah. What I'll do is I'll put it to Hrugguhl and then.
Sure. So, first off, the bear will take a swing at its friend next to him.
Mhm. Yep.
That's 18 to hit,
That's a hit.
and that's 13 bludgeoning.
Okay. Doesn't do as much as you thought it would, but took some of it.
And then Hrugguhl will look up, see the destroyed big plant next to him, climb up onto his feet, and go, let's think, 5, 10...
Yeah. Just remember, you can only go 15. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to go to there. And he'll throw one of his daggers at the near-death one. Does an 11 hit? Oh, sorry, a 12?
No, it does
No.
not.
And he'll throw his second dagger. Does 13?
Yes, it does.
Yes!
Need to try and get this one dead.
That is 7 piercing damage.
Again, doesn't do as much as you would hoped it would. But it did. It's definitely it's very it's teetering at this point. So you've nearly got it.
And that's
Right.
my turn.
Astra. You're still
Sweet
unconscious. Yeah, so you can't really
Oh,
do
were you
anything.
down? Oh, I forgot you were down.
Yeah, still unconscious, but you're not in death save, so generally you're all right at the moment. You just
Currently doing a Windows restart.
yeah, yeah.
Blue eyes.
So it's this one's turn. Move him up, and go for Thordas again. You have planted yourself quite nicely in between both of these guys.
Well, luckily, it was stupid enough not to flag, so we're good.
We're not still in advantage territory, are we?
Yep,
Oh, we are. Oh,
yep.
we are, aren't we? Oh.
All attacks.
All right. That was only a 10 to hit, so that was fine. Next hit. Well, that one's definitely a hit.
Mm-hmm.
8 bludgeoning.
After 4. Oh, Nelly Furtado.
Nearly. Nearly. Right.
Yep.
Thordas, it's your turn.
Yeah. Thordas still not giving a holy fuck about how badly hurt he is. He wants this guy fucking down. Reckless. 18 to hit.
It's a hit.
So that is so far 16 plus another 6. So
To which one? Which one are you doing? The
one near death.
The one they did. Okay.
So 22 points of damage.
It is dead.
Hallelujah.
Nice. Plus
Nice.
dead.
Plus dead.
Plus dead. And that is all I can do. So
Right. At the end of your turn, the other one's going to swing at you.
Yep.
Oh, he gets advantage. No, he doesn't get advantage.
Yes,
Oh, no,
it does give advantage.
So 14
Yep.
plus 19, so
That
that's
hits.
a hit. Oh, look at that. There's only 4 damage, so you're all right.
After
okay.
2.
Chipping away at you.
Yep.
Sebastian, your turn.
Please go listening. Please go listening. Please go
You've, only
listening.
got, you've got one left that's looking a bit injured.
I'm gonna go for it again. I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers again in second level slot.
Mhm.
Again, I mutter. Wisdom save. DC 15.
13.
13. Ooh,
13.
which means you fail, which means it needs to burn its reaction immediately for running away from me.
Okay.
Right.
Does that happen before or after the damage?
Oh, wait, hold on. On a failed reaction, it takes 4d6, which is 10, 9, 19
Wow.
psychic damage. Takes the full damage because it failed,
It's now bloodied.
and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from me as it can using the safest route on a successful... don't care about the successful save. So, theoretically, because it's having to move, but it's choosing to move out of fear, that's an opportunity attack.
It
Yes.
is. Does your opportunity... Actually, no, we'll do the opportunity attack first, because I'm going to do something, which... #consequences. But we'll worry about that in a second. So, Thordas, do you want to do an opportunity attack against it while it's trying to run away?
Wouldn't it run on
yes.
its turn?
You know, the reaction happens whenever, right? It's on that
Oh, it's a
turn.
reaction. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's your
Do-
reaction to do the opportunity
Yeah, I
attack.
can't do reckless on this.
No? No, because I think
No.
it's just in that turn, isn't it? That you
Yeah.
can do that. So
Okay.
Oh, I was... Can I... Would this be really metagamey if I said, could I Bardic Inspiration him before doing that? Or is that's really metagamey? It's a bit metagamey.
yeah,
It's okay.
probably.
Don't
wouldn't
worry,
have
you carry on.
necessarily Bardicked him before.
If it had failed, you would have still wouldn't.
Yes,
you wouldn't have
yes,
done it.
I would. I
So,
wouldn't have even thought about it. So yeah,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
15.
To hit, that's a hit.
Yep.
Roll damage.
Okay, not bad. 14 points of damage.
Right, it does do hit it, but unfortunately,
Mhm.
because it moves at such an alarming speed, and looking at where Sebastian is in relation to the creature, and doing a straight line, that does go over Astra. So it will trample on top of Astra. Because that is in a straight line. So Astra will take
Is it the
damage.
safest route, though? Because it picks
is to
the
him.
safest route.
It is to him, right? As far as the
Yeah.
creature's concerned, it is.
I'm not going to attack
Yes.
him, am I? So I'm down.
No.
That's true. That's true.
So, but I'll be nice about it, and I'll just do it as a unarmed strike.
Do as you intend to do about it. Don't...
No, that's probably what I would do, right? Because it's not going to attack you. It's like stamping away, like it's trying to run away, right? So I'll do that. Because you can't dodge, because you're on the floor, it will hit you regardless, which will deal 4 points of damage to you.
Are they crits as well?
Are they
Isn't it?
crits?
So you need to roll. They have advantage if it's a hit. It's a crit. I think that's the.
No, because you're stabilized. You're not
I'm still
He
down.
is unconscious.
I'm
You're
still
yeah.
unconscious.
You're not in death saves. You're on 1 health. You're just unconscious.
No, but
so it's not
yeah.
crit.
But it's the condition unconscious that makes it the crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
So,
Okay.
so the advantage, the good thing is, because he's not rolling death saves, it doesn't mark him on his death saves, which is handy.
Yeah. So
But
he'll
yeah,
he'll be only on 1 death save. He won't be on 2.
okay, that was
Yes.
bad. So I just rolled for it, and I rolled a nat 20.
So
matter,
it's
it's
a
a
crit
crit.
anyway.
That's a crit
But
anyway,
it
so
doesn't
it doesn't
matter.
matter.
Actually, yeah, it does matter to crit, so that's handy. So that's what 8 damage. 8 damage, because it's 4 doubled because he's got a +3 to strength.
Yeah.
So, that's
So
8
do
damage
I
on Astra.
know that Astra's alive? Just checking.
No, you just know that.
So you know that Agata stabilized me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
would have seen
then-
Agata stabilize.
And then I've just seen it trample your body.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, just imagine more map.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
More
but
trees.
It's more trees. It's more of the same.
It's a very grey tree.
It's a very great.
A really great tree.
Yeah.
So
this is the bit they've
with my
been
bardic,
cutting. You know.
looking at Astra's somewhat trampled body on the floor. No. And as I'm shouting, no, I suddenly go, with the strength of a lion, please arise. And a lion runs over my shoulder, and it then sort of runs over to you and guards you, this spectral greenish lion. And you have a bardic inspiration.
Does that work if I'm unconscious?
Yeah, because it's still a D20 test. So
Yeah,
technically
you're still
death
alive,
is
you're still a
save.
creature, so I can
You
still
can be, it
give
could
it
be like
to you.
licking your wounds, right? It could be just kind of like trying to nurse you.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So yes, technically you can use it on your death save. So if you
And you
roll
can use it
below
on your
30,
death save because it's a
you can
saving
roll it
throw.
up. Yeah, you can do
Ah, so the lion had learned from Agatha's spit and shine.
that. Yeah. Or did Agata learn from the lion? You know. All right.
Right,
Sebastian, anything else?
before I finish, I'm just going to move a bit further down, so I've still got an eye shot on the angry plant, and also keeping an eye on. Oh, why did I go over there? I had to go over here. And keep an eye on Astra and possibly feed him a potion if I have to. By the way, Astra, if you use it on a saving throw, the creature using the Bardic Inspiration die gains temporary hit points equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die plus 5. Now we'll figure out how that works in a minute.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't get you back up, right? I guess it just wouldn't make you go any more into minus, I suppose. So it could. I think it's that could work. I think we could work with
It's a
that.
health pool. It's a small minor
Yeah.
health pool. It's
Yeah,
just
so
that.
if something
You
like
know?
damage you wouldn't go into more negatives. You would still take.
No, take from temp.
Yeah. So,
Hence the
alright.
lion licking your wounds.
Right. Agata's turn.
Stabilize.
Yeah. Good
I'll
job.
heal Astra.
Well. I mean,
I'll heal
she
Astra.
could toll the dead.
Yeah, I mean the creature is technically near death.
She'll have to move closer, but she
Yeah.
can toll the dead.
What's the range on told? I mean, she
60
can
foot.
roll.
So if she moves next
60
to
foot
Astra. She
easy.
moves next to Astra.
Yeah.
Then she can tell the dead it. I think that's probably the.
Yeah.
We'll toll the dead.
Toll the dead. All right.
It's a
that is with save.
wisdom saving throw 13.
Fails.
Nice. So
Right.
take
Does someone want to roll
a
the D12? Is it D12?
Yeah,
And that's necrotic.
that's a 9.
So you actually managed to kill it.
Hey!
So the toll takes its toll, and it just falls while running and just scrapes. It just scrapes its front end all along the floor. So it is out of there. I'll move it closer up just so that it's on the map. But yeah, well, congratulations, you've ended combat.
Hrugguhl will immediately run up and place his hands on Astra as grass starts to grow over the wounds as I cast Cure Wounds on you. 15 healing.
Oof, that takes me up.
Nice.
Sebastian just runs over, particularly worried about you. Still go Bardic Inspiration, by the way. Just to put that on.
What are you on now? If you're up,
I'm on to 2.
2 HP. Nice.
What happened? What?
That was a rough one.
What? Is everyone okay? How's it going?
Mi amigo, I am so sorry. Lo siento. I thought I was helping, but it ran away. It trampled your body. I am so sorry.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Everyone's okay, right? We're all good. We're all alive. We all got our limbs and things, right?
Yeah, I'd say we're pretty
Si,
good.
si.
Did you see me? I was an unbreakable wall.
You did great,
Hmm.
Agata.
Nothing touched you, unlike me.
You literally look like you have been untouched, as have I. It isn't it?
As you're obviously trying to sort of pick yourself back up from the fight, you hear it rustling all around you.
No.
You are surrounded, and they are closing in on your location. They take a step towards you. The ground shakes. They take a second step. The ground shakes a little bit more. As they take the third step, though, big chunks of earth spike out of the ground and pierces every single one of them, stopping them dead in their tracks. You follow the path of those spikes as they start to recede. And over to the west, you see a very strange looking creature with a sword made of what you can only imagine is hardened earth sticking into the ground. He takes it back out of the ground, sheaths it back to his side, and walks off into the Forest of Shade. Do you say anything? Do anything?
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay. And obviously, as it walks, it just walked into the darkness of the forest. And you
So wait,
can't see
it doesn't look. It's not human, is it? It
Okay.
looks
What?
tree-like, plant-like,
Sort of.
Warforged-like.
Well,
We should get out of here.
I'll give you a more
What on
a
earth?
more in-depth image, so you've got it. It looks
Holy.
very part person. It's hard to really tell where it's a person and where it's a plant, and interchangeable. Bit like a Bulbasaur, where does the animal start and the plant begin? Well, that's not probably the best way of describing it, but never mind.
Just really.
But yeah, obviously it walks off, and then eventually you just don't see it anymore.
Well, before he leaves, could I have just said,
Yeah.
Gracias. May you have the joy of a monkey.
and a spectral monkey flies, and I just want to give it bardic inspiration for being so kind and dealing with all those creatures for us. It is a creature.
Yeah. I think it will be fine with it. Because you can kind of see the branch that's hanging up off its shoulder. So the monkey's just sort of planting itself in there, and it doesn't seem to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to mind that that's
A yellow spectral monkey.
Yeah.
As we look, does it have any insignias or anything on him that?
Roll perception.
There you good.
I
Ooh,
also
not
look?
20.
Oh,
23.
don't need to.
That 20.
Yep.
Okay. So you don't see any insignias on it. Can you roll me because you got the nat 20? Can you roll me a history check for me?
Are we all allowed to look for individual things?
You can all do perception, yeah. But Thordas gets a history check bonus, sort of.
11.
You can tell that it's you can tell. You can tell it's with the way that it moves its weaponry and handles its weapon. You can tell that this guy or this thing must be a well-trained swordsman.
I rolled 21. I'm not looking for an insignia or anything. I can see he's a swordsman. What I'm trying to look for is if he's like Astra.
Interesting. I would actually, what I would do is keep that roll, apply it to nature instead, because I think when you're talking about Astra and this creature, you're more dealing with nature differences than actually like
22 now.
Nice. No, they are not. They are very much plant. They are similar in the sense that they are part plant, in a way, but like Astra's not really part plant. It's just got plants on them. This thing, it's really hard to because obviously, it's quite far away. You're not analyzing him up close, so it's hard to tell whether is he a tree person, or is he a person that's got wooden and ground earth bits on him. It's very hard to tell that distinction.
Differentiate them.
Yeah, but it's not. It's definitely not any kind of Warforged or metal man. There's no metal parts to this whatsoever. Even the sword blade wasn't metal.
Yeah, the sword was stone.
No, like
earth.
hardened earth, like almost like where hard mud is just as strong as steel, kind of thing. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. Yeah.
Anyone else?
Clay.
Do anything with that? Kind of, yeah. But it's obviously a lot tougher. It's not going to break.
Yeah, a lot.
Does Hrugguhl, Astra want to do anything?
No, Hrugguhl wants to get out of here as quickly as possible.
We need to
No,
get
that's
proof. We need to get maybe one of those axe heads. Or two of them, one for a trophy for us.
Fine, quickly get part of the big plan. We can't stay any longer. We don't know if any more stuff is going to appear.
Thordas is gonna cut off one of the parts that has the axe on it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, obviously you've got a magical sword, right? So
Yeah.
That'll slice through this thing as like butter. So yeah, that's not a problem. How many are you taking?
We'll take 2.
2.
2.
One for them, one for us.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Looking at the body and everything, the humanoidy part at the base
Yes.
that's still wearing clothes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any discernible features or anything? Like, would I be able to describe a human that it was before, possibly?
So
If I were to describe it to someone?
Yeah. I mean, obviously you saw the clothing of it. It was described sort of last session as lumberjack clothing. What you can kind of tell though is like any characteristics they probably might have had has almost been like overridden and bleached off them in a way. Like they've become a lot more generic, if that makes sense, like standardized. So even if it was like a dwarf, like it's probably been processed to stretch out and contort into this sort of basic image.
Right.
And same thing if it was a human or an elf. Like even if it was an elf, those ears have been sort of again bent. It's unless you roll a really high nature check, it'll be really hard to understand what this process is.
I did get a dirty 20. Just putting that out there.
You can probably tell, well, not much more than that. Like you can probably tell that this creature, something is going on inside this body to mutate and mutilate these creatures beyond sort of recognition.
So it's the creature doing it. It's not that this creature has grown from the humanoid figure, rather that the creature is making the humanoid figure.
So, I mean, obviously, Agata might probably, because Agata saw this more than because she did the perception check, and if you piece her information together, the angry plants that you've been fighting, it looks like whatever's growing out of it is becoming those.
Right. Okay.
But this
So there won't be
creature
any
in
more,
itself is its own
hopefully.
separate thing. Sorry? Yeah, in theory there won't be any more than, and you've just killed pretty much, well, the thing just pretty much killed a whole bunch of them. So, yeah, you'd like to think at least if there's no more of these, that then no more of those are going to get made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out. Can I take a piece of the humanoid thing? I've got a dagger. I don't know if I can take or an arm or something just to explain what was happening with a piece of evidence.
You'll probably need to it's still solid, right? I mean, those creatures you were fighting, they're not butter, so you will have to, Thordas it off them.
Thordas, mi amigo, I need your arm.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, Thordas will quickly get that done, and then he would agree with her. We should really get out of here and get back.
So what you do, taking an arm off? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, a decent enough section that we can tell it was growing more humanoid.
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah, you can take as much of the arm if you want the full arm or half the arm, whatever. Yeah, you can take that without.
Yeah, take the full arm. Why not?
Hrugguhl will be able to just grab it and just yank it out of that socket without much of a.
Yeah, I just grin it and start leaving.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting, but yeah.
Keep a distance from the trees. Let's keep going quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, luckily you weren't that far in. You can kind of tell now that you're actually looking at it a little bit better. This area looks like it's the sort of area that was the replanted area.
Mm.
So you're not actually, because you can tell obviously because it's the way the trees are, they're not as thick as the dense forest. So you're in that sort of area. So you're not that far in. So it's not going to take you very long to get back to Trixantro. Which you do. So you Trixantro's still there, but they're just finishing up loading the wagon with all the cut stuff they've cut. You can kind of tell that they've kind of finished that, and Trixantro just seeing if you come back. He's kind of looking with sort of anticipation. At least he hasn't got signs of he's going to abandon you yet.
It's just a slow, badass walk through the forest. Us lot standing there. Thordas is with 2 axes in hand. Then you got Hrugguhl with an arm.
Sebastian trips and stumbles over himself and then stands back up and carries on walking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could ride on the bear.
Oh my god, can I ride on the bear?
Yeah, you're a small creature, right?
Do you want to try and ride on the bear?
Hrugguhl, I saved your life. Walking is tiring. Can I please just get on top of your bear?
I don't know what that thing is.
As you just said, it's a bear.
I just go look at the front.
No one's acknowledged this. This bear just turned up. And
Look, we saw Astra summon an owl out of nowhere. We can just imagine, okay, we see a
I was
guy
pretty sure
over
you
there.
summoned it. You put your hands on the ground. Vines.
I'm not sure. Let's get out of this woods. The bear can come after. It's not attacking us. Let's keep moving.
I go up to the bear
Mhm.
and I just stroke its leg.
How closely
You're a
do you look
friendly
at the bear? You're looking carefully at this bear.
I'm looking carefully at this bear.
Can I? Am I allowed to ask for a nature roll from him?
Well, I was going to do animal handling first,
Sure. Okay.
and then depends on how that goes, because I have an interesting way of doing this.
Okay.
Potentially.
Wait,
What's your-
wait. I have animal friendship. Wait, is that only for snakes?
It's only for
Yeah,
snakes.
that's
I think
only
that's
for
for
snakes.
Shit. Best worst spell ever. Damn it. Right. Okay. I'll roll animal handling then. Can't bardic inspiration myself. Oh. No, I'm not going to use that yet. No. Don't waste on a bear. Fudge. That's 12.
It doesn't really seem to. It doesn't seem to mind. It doesn't. It seems very wary of you. You do notice something a little bit weird though when you're up and close to it. Its skin on its face flaps weird.
So
That's what you're getting. with that.
I'm stroking its leg, right?
Yeah.
Probably looks over at me and starts staring at me. I notice the flap. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it just doesn't flow. It doesn't. It's not right. That's not right.
I start with like a calming humming tune when I go in for the stroke. The minute I see this face with a flap or whatever, I just suddenly stop, put my hand back, slowly walk away.
Okay.
Lean into Hrugguhl. I am not sure what bear you summoned, but that is no bear.
Once we're out the forest.
All right. So, you get to Trixandro. Oh, did you win? At least you're all alive.
I drop the axes down.
We
Job's a good
breathe,
one.
it doesn't.
Nice. Are those what I think they are?
There are.
Do you mind if I have a look?
Go ahead.
You can also look at this.
And I fling down the arm.
It doesn't seem bothered. He's almost like fixated on these axes.
Look, it was growing. Never mind.
So he's looking at these axes. He's like admiring the workmanship of these axe heads. These axe heads. Oh, I'd bring them with you. Let's not talk here. Let's come back to my office. I wanna speak to you about these.
Well,
I'll bring them with you.
we can stick around, and you got time to plant some more trees.
I'd rather just get today sorted, and we can do that from tomorrow.
Okay.
But yes, we will start that again, I assure you. Don't worry about it. It's in our interest as much as everyone else's. So, you end up back at Ravan. So you end up back at Ravan. Do you go straight to the lumberjack place in Chop Chop, or do you take any detours?
We'll follow them.
Mhm.
So they take you there. A couple
Is
of
the bear
guys
still following us?
It would be, yeah. It would have been following after the cart. Probably
Into town?
It would try to, yes. They would stop you guys. Like, is this bear with you?
I'll stay outside with it.
Nah, come
Okay.
on, Hrugguhl. It's with us. It's part of the crew.
Sure.
Is it?
I mean, yeah,
If
nobody
We looked
does
at its
help.
face.
it fought alongside us, it's more with us than it is against us right now.
But
So.
have you looked at its face, though?
What's wrong with his face? It's a
Look,
bear.
Hrugguhl said later. We'll talk about it later. But for now, it's with us. It comes with us.
Okay, just keep an eye on the bear, okay? Don't let the rest of it necessarily around civilians.
I'm watching it carefully.
So they obviously look at the bear. They look at Hrugguhl, because Hruggl's sort of taking ownership of the bear. And they look at the bear again, and they kind of just they make a call. But they do allow you through with the bear. But they do obviously warn you, look, try not to bring it into like buildings and public places. Like, don't bring
Of
it into
course.
the tavern or the church or anything like that. But as long as it's okay with being outside and it's trained and stuff, then that's fine.
It's my responsibility. I'll make sure nothing bad happens.
Good.
You have to make sure you feed it at least 3 times a day, and when it goes to the potty, you got to make sure you're clean after its mess.
Yes,
And it
yes,
needs
please.
lots of walks.
Yes, you
make
definitely
sure it
have to
gets
clean up
nice and
after it.
close.
It's not our job to clean up after its mess.
Of course.
Yeah, because rangers, we understand they sometimes use animals, so it's not. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so that's fine. I should probably put it on the map somewhere. But I'll do that in a minute. So you have the conversation. So he brings you into the office. The bear will stay outside. And it seems to be all right with it. It just sort of nestles up into a corner and just sort of plants itself there quite calmly, which is all quite good. You end up there. Trixanto will bring you into his office. Some other guys take the wood elsewhere, most likely for processing and distribution, all that business, as they sort of described to you earlier. And goes, okay. First off, thank you for a job well done and solving this problem. This will do wonders. your axe heads. I was looking at them. They seem to be very, very well made. In fact, looking at these things, they seem like they'd be a lot better at cutting wood than our axes are. Whatever this stuff's made out of, it's of good stuff. If you wouldn't mind, could we take those and fashion actual axes out of them? It would actually probably double our speed of our work.
I guess we can keep the armor.
You sweeten the contract, perhaps?
Sure. You know what? I'll give you, if you give me both, I'll give you an extra 30 gold.
Make it 40.
The bounties itself is 30 gold.
35.
How much
Thank
for
you.
one? And you fashion the other one into an axe for us.
Well, you can, if I'm not gonna have it, you can do that yourself.
But you get the other.
Well,
Then I'll
well,
give you 15 for that.
there's an axe head. That thing had 3. We only cut off 2. So if you're willing to go into the forest, there's another one out there for you.
I don't particularly want to kind of do that. But again, sure, we can get those as well, but I want to buy these ones off you as well. So we get all 4.
Guys, it's just extra money. We can have the arm as the trophy.
Would anybody want to use the axe?
What's up, you want?
Very well. Give you an extra 15 gold for that. So do you hand that?
17.
Do you hand that? He's blanking you at this point. do you hand that?
Deal's done. We'll hand over the 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
He will actually
one.
give you. He will actually give you a sack of 15 gold. Because he can't. He's not going to do that through the bounty. What he'll also give you, actually, and this, this is. I'm gonna. This is for you as well because you saved all my. My crew. None of them got hurt, which is better than what I was expecting. So hey, have these, and he'll give you. They look a little bit like contact lenses. They're something called eyes of minute seeing. They basically let you you're really good at looking at stuff really close.
And now I feel bad for bartering. Why wouldn't you open with the gifts?
Eyes of minute seeing.
Oh, minute seeing. Oh, it looks like minute.
They're seeing.
When he
They're
wrote-
seeing small, right? Seeing
Oh.
small is minute.
I feel like that would have been really useful in our last bounty.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, it says minute on the card. You see, that's and the guy didn't correct me, so. But minute makes sense. So yeah, so these.
Got to love the language of common.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. In Draconic, we have different words for it. Right. So these crystal. So they basically look like crystal contact lenses. So you put them in your eyes, and while you're wearing them, within 1 foot, you gain dark vision and advantage on investigation checks to examine anything. So it's a bit like those eyepieces you can get. Like when people are checking out gems and stuff. So you basically have to put it right into your face, but you'll have it gives you dark vision and investigation checks. So basically, really good at if you want to look at a very specific thing up close. But he's going to give you those as well. It's up to you, obviously, what you do with them.
Good for examining evidence.
Potentially. I don't think
to the
they
small
are...
lizard.
Yeah,
Small lizard look at smaller things.
I'm done.
they're not attunement either. So obviously, just having them, you can use them whenever you want.
That's really good.
I'm not the most intelligent, am I?
Yeah, I think you are the most intelligent.
Yes.
Oh shit, am I?
Yes,
None of us
yes,
particularly
you
bright.
are. Yes, you are. 14. Yeah, you are the highest.
So what? But I don't have the highest investigation, do I? Don't I?
Investigation.
Probably.
Yes, you are between you and Hrugguhl, because Hrugguhl's got proficiency in it.
So eventually I'll out.
Technically Hrugguhl would be in theory better, yeah, because his will scale up.
That's fair enough. I mean, mine
Um,
might scale up. You never know.
But yeah, it's up to you again what you guys want to do with it. I mean, he's going to hand it to Astra, So it's up to Astra what.
I'll just pocket it for now. And we'll sort it out later.
Are they 2 eyepieces or 1?
I think but I think they work. Oh, no, I think it's 1.
1 each.
Hang on.
It says eyes of minute seeing. So
Yeah, but I
it
think
says
both.
eyes
Most likely they.
plural.
Yeah, so but you have to have. I'm guessing you have to have them both in for it to work. It's not a singular thing.
What if we
You get
just-
one in, nothing will happen.
Works half as
What
well.
if we both?
No.
What if we both have one in, close the other eye, and stick our heads together?
But what's the point in that?
Ladies and gentlemen, the highest intelligence of our party.
Oh my god. No.
Just you stick them into each other's eyes. They're kind of like Dragon Ball Z. You stick it in one eye, you stick in the other, and then it's a fusion.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
No.
Power.
So yeah, no. But yeah, you can do what you want with that. But yeah, he'll say obviously, we'll make your thing a success. So obviously go and do whatever you need to do with that.
Thank you, Cam. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, thank you. You've been a pleasure to work with too.
Oh, now I feel really bad. I am so sorry for bartering. I just can't help it. I was raised that way. I'm so sorry.
I've heard. It's fine. I heard trackers do it all the time.
I just can't help it. I'm so sorry. I take it back.
I've
Los,
hired trackers often.
No, but we don't. But we hear from other people. They're always trying to, nickel and dime people. Well, gold and silver people.
the truck away is not cheap.
I can't believe they nicked things. How dare they?
yeah. Got to be careful with that. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, they always try to fleece people for everything they can. But
They need a
never
coat.
mind. Sure. Probably.
Thordas, never mind.
And yeah, he'll show you out.
Cool. Let's shall we go check out the rough and tumbler just to see
Yeah.
what.
I'd really like to find out about the bear. Does no one else want to find out about the bear?
Well, we
It's,
need. We can figure out on the way to the next bounty. We might as well pick one up and figure out what's what.
simple as, it's a bear. It goes grrr. It's big. What more do you need to know?
A lot
Do you want to know how bears are made?
Why did it grow out of the ground? That is a very important question.
Because they normally hibernate. They normally there's normally in caves and stuff. It might not have a cave right there, but you never know. That might be it's a magical bear. It got summoned. What do you think?
So we'll get our bounty. We'll go outside. I'll transform it into my bear, and we can compare side to side and see what's what.
Okay.
You get to the rough and tumbler. So Hrugguhl and Thordas has been here before.
I'll stay outside with the bear, just
You
looking
can
at
stay
it.
outside with
God, yes, I forgot about this place. Fuck.
So you enter the place, and the floor seems to be cut like complete cobblestone floor, and there's like boulders everywhere, and giant rocks just like scattered around the place, and they've rearranged in such a way that it's basically difficult terrain. And you've got the counter at the
Why
other
would
end.
anyone do this?
You've got a counter at the other end with a male half-orc standing there, and he's looking at you expectantly. He hasn't said anything to you.
Ha!
Thordas is just going through again. He's just like, yeah, move.
How do you deal with accessibility issues? Why? What about paths? Wheelchair access?
The blind.
He won't talk to you. He's waiting. He's waiting for you guys to get to him. If you want to have a conversation, come over here.
I am! It's just taking me forever.
Thordas is already going.
So he'll obviously greet you, Thordas. Oh, welcome back.
He's
What can I
just
do?
there covered in cuts and blood.
Yeah, you've been a bit worse for wear.
Let's just say I've been all bark and bite.
Okay.
Is Thordas better at puns than me?
I think he might be.
What are
I've
puns?
Don't worry.
So I'm guessing the rest of you. Well, I'm guessing the other. Yeah, you'll all make it there eventually. Didn't expect you to make it over there. Well done.
Why?
You, Sebastian. Why? Well, any tracker worth their salt should be able to make it across here. If they can't, then they've got no business being trackers, as far as I'm concerned.
So let me get this straight. Every other tracker import is absolutely normalized, easy. You have decided you're making a challenge. Trackers need to be tested. Is that your point?
You're cutting out a little bit. I think you're too far away from your mic.
I said. Do you suddenly feel like you are in charge of challenging trackers to make sure they're worth their salt, even though every other tracker emporium is normal, flat ground that is easy to walk on? I have had a very long day. This is not necessary.
I look down at Sebastian, absolutely clean as a whistle, from him saying I've had a long day. You had a long day.
But yeah, you just yes, I do.
I look at Thordas and I just go, I'm not saying I was battle worn or anything, Thordas. I'm just saying it's been a long day, time-wise, energy-wise.
Anyway, is there something I can do for you?
You got the bounty board? Just
Sure.
rolled one in.
Oh, which one did you do?
We just finished one. We want another one,
Have you-
please.
On the one with
Okay.
the tree thing,
This one, the tree one. Here you
the
go.
chop place.
Seeds of Crisia, I take it.
That's awesome.
See, we are the seeds of Crisia.
Overhearing this conversation, Hrugguhl will walk in.
Okay.
You need to climb over them rocks. Don't bother having a conversation with us unless you can get over them rocks.
I
We can just
remember.
shout at you the
No,
No,
shouting
come.
is rude in this place. You need to get
It
over
is
the
rude.
rocks.
Well, we're
I
the mouth
agree,
talkers.
Thordas.
We could just talk for thoughts.
Wow.
No, we have to physically speak. We can't speak with thoughts.
Well,
he
you
will-
might.
I might
not
walk
be.
my way over it.
So he'll.
Why are we subjecting ourselves to this person's challenges? We are trackers.
You
we
are
don't
kindly
need to worry
entered
about
this
this.
person's
Because it's
shop.
far as fuck to go anywhere else to pick up a new bounty.
This emasculated.
So he obviously you cash that in, so you get the 30 gold for that bounty paid into your thing.
Each?
It never ends.
It's just 30 total, right? It's just.
Yeah, 30. Yeah. I've I'm going to tell you the rounded up version
Yeah,
of it.
cool. I had it open to.
Also, it looks like here that you've gone up the ranks as well.
Oh, nice.
So now we can't give anything for that. You'll have to go back to your guild for it. No, actually, no. Shall we make them do that? No, we'll make them do that. No, we'll do it there. So we can, from what I can tell, you've so you're now rank 17.
Nice.
So you get a new thing. It's the first time you've been there. So let's see. He's going through some notes of his. This one, and he does some stuff, and a green glyph with a U in the middle lights up. Normally, you get a white glyph with a C in the middle, but this time you're getting a green one
Ooh.
with a U in the middle.
Uncommon.
So yeah. It looks like you get one of these. What do you find? Who's going to do the honors?
I can't remember who did it last time. You go
Okay.
first. Yeah, you do it.
Thordis will pop his hand in.
Right then, let's give it rolls. When you open that, you get. Let me get the description for this. Yeah, so it just looks like a syringe. And with it, you get a description for it. It's called a barrier tattoo. So what this does, you apply this tattoo to your skin,
Mm-hmm.
and you gain. So if you're not wearing armor, you gain 12 plus Dex AC.
That is insane.
So, and obviously you can still apply a shield.
Mhm.
You can still wear a shield with that. But would it tell you this? Yeah, I'll say it tells you this just so you know. When you apply it, you've got a choice of obviously where you apply it. What it says is you either apply it to half a limb or your scalp. That's where the tattoo is applied. So obviously wherever you put it when you do it, you attune to it obviously when you do it, and when you unattune to it, the tattoo disappears and the syringe comes back.
So we can swap it in and out. That's really good.
Does that stack with the Barbarian unarmored stuff, or
I doubt that. I would
No.
imagine it. I would imagine
this
it
would
would.
replace, right?
It's a replacement. Yeah.
So how
But I
much
mean,
was it
you
again? 10
12
plus
plus-
dex.
12
plus
plus-
dex.
yeah, 12 plus dex, and obviously that's not capped like a lot of armor is. So
Yeah.
you have to do some calculations, but it might potentially be better than whatever.
At some point,
you're
yeah. I don't
doing
think
with-
it'll be good for me for now.
Probably not, because you add con to your AC, don't you?
It's, I think 10 plus dex plus con.
But
I
like
don't think it's ever going to be good for you, is it?
no. Okay.
No.
But like someone like Hrugguhl, who's got a +4 dex, it might be
Yeah, it's
gonna be
pretty
better
good.
to use this
Pretty
rather
neat.
than leather. Potentially, I don't know what armor you've got.
It's basically
I've
leather,
got-
right? It's the equivalent of light armor.
It's basically like having stuff.
Yeah, I've got studded leather, so actually I'm kind of the same as it right now.
But obviously, you get this item, and you can just sell it if you want to.
I mean,
it will,
Let's
it will
just also put out there, you have this item on, you don't have to doff your leather armor.
Yeah.
You
correct.
just have it on permanently.
100%, which is potentially quite useful. What I'd also say is, because obviously it's uncommon, they're usually got a lot more pricey. So these things are worth 525 gold. So half of that is how much you can sell this thing for, if you don't want it.
That's a lot of magical weapons we could get.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's it.
Probably
So-
traveled the brown.
Yeah, 262 gold and 5 silver that will give you if you sold that. And he obviously will buy it off you if you don't want it, because you're in the right place for it, which is quite convenient.
We don't need to think about it right now.
No, that's fine. But yeah, you've got that as well.
It looks like we're going to Bran.
Does
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So obviously, yeah, now you've got the four bounties to pick from. I did go through them last time, but we'll go through them again. Like as you said, they're all in Bran now. So up until now, you've been doing basically solely on the continent of Veli. So these ones are across the ocean. You've got Bone to Pick, which seems to be about a author who basically is so strong, and they get so into their work that they keep snapping their quills. So basically, they want demon spawn bones to use as their quills instead.
I can't quite tell if it's super emo or super heavy metal. They've got one of them.
Selective memory, where they're basically getting a whole bunch of people come into the clinic with amnesia, which is weird. I mean, obviously people get amnesia when, especially when they get older, if they suffer head trauma or whatever, but they're getting way too many cases in quick succession for it to be just natural occurrence.
I mean,
They
that's
suspect
the moneymaker.
they suspect something's up there. Cave of Wonders. So basically, they've got. I mean, you always get people looking for treasure, especially in South Bran, where you've got loads of caverns everywhere. People always go digging into to see what they can find. And this particular one seems to have found a cave full of demon spawn that he thinks has treasure in it. So he wants sort of trackers to come with him for protection. And then you've got You're Having a Laugh, which this guy went out and he came back, and basically he can't stop laughing at all. Like, he just cannot stop. They've had to resort to like knocking him out to get him to shut up, basically. But yeah, but again, people don't know what's wrong with him. They need someone to sort of try and sort it out. They've obviously tried your conventional means, taking him to healers, taking him to the hospital. None of that's working. So they feel that something else is up, basically. Now, you've got a quite nice split here. 2 of them are in North Bran, 2 of them in South Bran. So as I said, South Bran is like your cavernous area, so it's all stone, and closed off into very clearly defined tunnels. North Bran is basically an open desert.
As for where we would go, so if we were going to Bran, we would go to Pelia
Yep.
in South Valley, and then that would take a port taking us to where?
So you either go to Juro
Juro?
or Banduru, right? That's the 2 options.
Yeah, it's Juro. Well, it only goes to Juro.
Yeah, only go to Juro.
Yeah,
Okay.
only goes to-
But
yeah,
would there
so
be
it
a
goes-
boat from Juro to Banduru?
No,
Or do we have to go through the tunnels?
you have to go
Why
through the
wouldn't
tunnels.
there be a boat? Seems quite.
They haven't established that route yet.
Where's my house? Where's my home? I don't see it on the map.
That's because it's hidden, because not all the players. I can't split tokens. I can't split visibility of labels.
Oh, alrighty.
So, but your home is in.
I've just you can silent message me if you want, but like
Yeah.
I will be leaning towards a place near home.
So I will tell you now.
Misses. Mr. Paladin.
So where's South Zanarka? Yeah, Zanarka is closest to your. It's actually the closest settlement to your hometown.
The
Okay.
closest to the Warforged zone.
It's kind of your place is kind of in between. I mean, it's probably slightly closer to Lemna. It's kind of in the middle. They're both kind of a bit of the same, but probably Lemna. I mean, that's not the closest settlement, but it's the closest one that's on the board.
Sure.
I'm assuming the port I went to when I left was Juro.
Yes. Yeah, you would have gone straight from your place to Juro, and you basically wouldn't have crossed anything else in the middle, so you won't know much about the outside. I mean, again, it's quite unfortunate that both of your people didn't do. Obviously Astra's, a kind of a robot at a time. So obviously the last 200 years, who knows how South Bran has changed. And being in Solania, you would never have visited any of the Christian settlements, so you don't know much about them either.
Yeah.
So even though you're actually both from that region, you know nothing about that region as it exists today.
Oh, I would
as it
probably just
exists
know
today.
Juro, as this is that's
Yeah.
the way out.
Yeah. But again, even with Hrugguhl had the same issue. Even though you went through that town, because you were going in there without the protection of being a tracker, you would have to have pretty much darted straight from the entrance to the ship. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't sightsee. You were darting, rushing through. So even of Juro, you probably don't know much about it apart from whatever you would have caught running.
I vote Zanarka. If we're going to Bran anyway, we may as well be centrally located.
It's gonna take time. I would have.
We don't seem to have a choice either way on that regard.
I know. I would have hoped we would have been able to get to Banduru to at least to get a bounty earlier on, but seems that's quite illogical.
So the guy the half orc speaks up. And he's looking at you, Astra, specifically. Like, do you not know? Do you know anything about Zanarka?
Well, you
No.
obviously know something about it.
Well, I just thought you might, but the way you're talking about it.
Well, why might
guess-
you assume you know everything about me?
Well, because you're a.
I'm a what?
I gently put my arm on Astra's side.
You sure
Why?
you know my life and everything I've done?
Amigo, you should not judge so harshly.
Okay. Well, I mean, fine. Basically, Zanarka don't like metal men, or I guess Warforged. In your case, they actually have a very deep-seated hatred for them. They since the South Bran Civil War, they were kind of the residents who never forgave and never forgot. So if you went there, a cold reception will be pretty understated.
Well, that might change our plans a little bit.
Nah, it's alright. We've risked cold receptions elsewhere. We'll get it everywhere else anyway.
Amigo. And I just guide Astra's attention away from the clerk or whatever. Bring him down. Amigo, there are places where you are disliked, and then places where, from experience, I would highly suggest that if you are hated, if we are going to go there, we go there very prepared.
We'll have time. It'll take a long ass time to get there.
Just try not to do anything based on what you see out there, because you still have to sort of, you know, they think their way, and you know, you kind of have to make peace with it for now.
Being that we have to go to Juro for either Banderu or Sinaka, we could go to Banderu. It seems like the distance would be the same.
We can't get there
I
by
mean,
boat, though, right? That's the
Can't get there
problem.
by boat.
Just dumb.
But it's a similar distance to Zanaka.
It is a
Where's
similar
point?
distance. We could do either.
Yeah.
And it does
And
pay more.
Banderu is more money.
Is the tunnel? I assume the tunnels is the route we have to take.
Yes. Those are the defined safe routes, basically. There are always offshoots off them, like little caves here and there, and you'll probably find most bounties are off one of those offshoots. But most of those offshoots are homes to various demon spawn, and they kind of mark those as their territory. So you don't generally go off the beaten path. This is like the beaten path that you would go down, if that makes sense. So
I understand that. Sorry, I was just thinking. I understand that Zanaka is probably the closest one. Will I go Slash past.
Lemna's
You will.
technically
My
the
hometown.
closest one if you go by travel time.
Lemna's a bit closer, but once we're finished, we're at least centrally located if we go with Bandura or Zeneca, and they're very similar.
Depends on what
Yes.
bounty you want to do, I suppose.
Oh, I like the sound of the amnesia one.
I agree.
OC. I
Forget
see.
about it.
Sebastian just wants to see his familia.
Let's see if I can.
I mean, we can still go to Sanaka on the way to pick up the location.
I think they are a similar distance. It's probably just might as well just go.
And see how
straight
we
to
feel when
Bandera.
we're closer.
So what?
For
What
for
could what would
13
happen-
gold more.
What would happen if we were like, okay, we're just gonna go to the Bran and pick there? What
Yeah, you
is-
could do that.
What is like from an OC question? What is likely to happen? Is it that this board will stay exactly the same, or is that one at least? Because I know we're expecting that something should change if we don't decide right now.
I mean, I suppose technically, if I was to do it properly, yeah, something would go. But I'm happy for you to stay the same. If there are specific ones you are interested in, we can say one of the ones you're not interested is the one that disappears. So, like the camp one will be the one that disappears. Bone to pick. Someone will pick that up in the time
Yeah,
if you're not even considering it. We'll do it that way. Because yeah, someone would pick up a bounty between the time you get here and there if you don't pick something up.
Valley's a nice place. Maybe a bounty will turn up here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I mean, you will get obviously a teleport places over there as well, which will make life a lot easier. Because I mean, just to it is expensive. I mean, you've got an item to sell. I mean, to teleport from Ravan to Zanaka would be 80 gold each, which if you sold the item that would pretty much pay for most of it.
But then we would have to pay for the boat trip as well.
Well, the boat, no, that's because you won't have to do the boat trip because it's a teleport.
No, but we have to pay for the boat trip to get there. Though.
For now, yeah. But
Yeah.
when you do the track away, obviously you don't need to do that. But yeah,
Would any of us know how much the boat trip costs?
boat trip's 10 gold per person.
That's it.
That's it.
Not too bad. That's pretty good, actually.
That's very good.
So literally with this bounty
time.
we've done before, we paid for 3. Yeah.
Yeah, they might ask you to like help defend the ship. a little bit.
How much with the rank up?
There it
How
is.
much are we getting paid
So
every Monday?
yeah, that's a fair question. You will actually get 55 gold per Monday.
55.
Each?
Okay.
No, not
Each?
So
No.
55 plus that. So yeah, we paid for pretty much all but one person from this bounty and the journey there.
We're almost paying to do our job.
Yeah.
This is a job.
Yeah, I think what we could do is we could hold off.
Decide
making
when we get to
a decision.
Juro.
Because
Mhm.
what we could do is that we can even get a vibe check of Zena, because this is like we're talking to a clerk here on this side of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair
We could
shout.
decide in Juro.
We could get a
We
vibe
could
check.
we could chat to people in Jura and they could be like, "Whoa, don't go to Bandero."
Yeah, exactly right. So,
It's also the sort of thing that we are still waiting on info about the mask and that stuff as well.
So I think.
So, yeah.
I think we're between the selective memory and having a laugh. And they're the two ones that we're leaning towards out of the 4 on the board.
Yeah, selective
And then-
memory, and you're having a laugh. Those two.
I think they're the two
Okay.
that we're
A little
leaning
bloody
towards.
between the two.
And then it's
Okay.
just a matter of is journey time, and is the vibe check going to be that bad? I think, and then
Yeah,
the
I mean,
matter of
because even on the way
convincing
to
each
obviously as you said, like on the way to Bandero, you're going to pass Zanaka anyway.
Yeah.
So, and you'll actually pass.
Do we pass Sanaka necessarily? I thought we
could.
Is there not?
Well, you
There-
could,
there's a
could.
route,
could
there's a
go
route we
there.
could.
It's-
So if we want,
Yeah, 'cause-
like we did going in South Valley, where we picked a route that where we got the
Yeah.
tags for a lot of the places, we could do the same thing. Like we could Juro, when Elva, Matag, and then Tanaka, and then Bandero. That's like the route up and down we can go to try and maximize locations.
The caverns, that's one hell of a zigzag.
It's not that much
Yeah.
of a zigzag.
Potentially.
When's stone shape when you need it?
Well,
That's a lot of
it'd
stone.
be it'd be a dangerous thing to do, but yeah, because you end up stone shaping into a den.
Yeah.
But yeah. You
Yeah,
could.
that's a route. That's a route we could take to like maximize the teleportation spots.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, even if you got like Zanaka, that would pretty much put you like, obviously because you're gonna get Juro anyway. So,
Yeah.
but you will pass. Can I say this? Yeah, I can say this. Both Astra and Sebastian will pass the entry points to their respective homes on the way from Juro to Zanaka, and they'll both know
If
that.
we did the the route that
If you did the straight, if you did the straight shot, you would. If you're going around the houses, you probably won't, because of just the way they are. But
It'll be the sort of thing that if we get to Juro, and if we're going to take the long route, would it make sense to pick up a bounty? Because there's no point of us picking it up and then spending weeks probably going through and then wasting time and not doing the bounty, and then the bounty ends up.
yeah, especially if you want to do like the mental one, right? Because like that guy will only last so long.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
not
but
got a
it's gonna
deadline
It's
on
going
it.
to still take that time to get there. We can decide at Juro which one we
Yeah.
do, and then it's a matter of.
But if you're doing the scenic route, like that's almost adding a week or two to your journey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there's
think
no
I
point of
think
us
if
picking
we
up.
decide we do a straight shot for bounty.
Because he will laugh himself to death.
Yeah,
So,
it's still going to take time for us to get there. So
yeah,
It's got-
that's allowed.
yes, but for
That's
now,
allowed.
but there will be adding more time to it, to the time where realistically it's a matter
If
of
you were
life and
like,
death situation.
I'm going to go from
This-
Juro down to here, then I'm going to go down to
Well, let's
Yeah.
travel to Juro
I'm going to go down
first.
to here,
Either
then I'm
way.
going to go up to here.
Either way,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
we're
either way,
not-
you got to go to
we're
Juro.
not going to go to Ironheart. I agree. That's too far out of the way. But
Yeah.
we can decide when we get there, and then
Mhm.
which route we go.
So, all right. So obviously, even like from where you are, right, you're actually kind of like the almost furthest possible, from where you are to Pelia. Even that in itself is going to take a pretty big chunk of time, because you really have to go all the way around, because you don't want to be cutting through the Forest of Shade. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Let me see. I've got it. Should have it down here somewhere.
Why not? Completed it, mate.
So,
Do you want to go against that motherfucker?
So if you go straight from Ravan to Pelia on a horse, because I assume you'll hire a horse,
Well,
that will take. Well, it's up to you whether you want to get a horse, but it will take you just over 3 days, nearly 3.5, about 3.25 days
that's
to do
quicker
that.
than I thought.
That's assuming you don't stop off anywhere and you're going the entire distance.
And then how long will it take for Pelia to Juro?
So if you want to go from Pelia to Juro, I think I wrote that down somewhere. That is, I think it's a week. Oh no, a few days. 48 hours. 48 hours to cross
That's
the
only
thing.
2 days.
Yeah, it's only 2 days because their boats aren't like your conventional boats. They're called hover ships. So they basically, there is a real word for it. Hydrofoil?
Yeah.
I think they're called, where they basically
Okay.
float on top of the water. And then basically because of that, they can basically shoot off without any real water resistance. And they don't disturb the denizens of the White Ocean as well. So basically, because it's a bit of history, but the overthrowers, when they did this trip, took 2 weeks to get over. So like that travel time is cut down considerably. As a result, people don't generally go on deck because obviously they're moving so fast. They usually stay inside the ship. But yeah, they can do that trip pretty quick. And that's kind of part of the reason they do it to Juro, because they're kind of going straight line, whereas with going to Banderu, like you kind of have to like navigate around Zia because it's a bit in the way. So it's very hard to, it's a bit like doing a warp drive. You go like straight line, you don't turn, kind of thing. So, but anyway, I mean, if I was to Juro, yeah. So I mean, obviously Juro will take about 4.5 days.
Okay.
By calculation. So, what's your in-game time now? So, December the 16th. What we are 22, 22. So basically, if you left now, you'd get there about 10 a.m. on the 20th. Basically, if you were to leave now. That's by horse. Obviously, if you're doing anything other than that, that's taking the draft horses at a normal pace.
How fast can the bears run?
I think they're 50 foot. I think it's 50 foot.
I can't have be a bear for that long.
But like Hrugguhl's bear,
Damn it!
My bear's 40-foot speed.
40. So you might have a problem taking the cart because it's not going to fit.
What's the walking time then?
The walking time.
Wait, hold on.
9.3 days to walk.
Can the bear be dashing? No, because then that would still be slower.
No, because if it's pulling a cart, it'll be.
No, but the bear. No,
probably
I mean, I
The bear
think it means like
can't
keeping
pull.
up, right?
Keeping up.
Because a draft horse is 60, I want to say. Right?
Is that base?
Yeah, but they won't be dashing because you'll be doing it at a normal pace, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you're doing it at a normal pace, they'll walk their normal speed.
Can
So
you dismiss
bear could
your
keep
bear?
up.
Does it?
No. No.
Really dumb idea.
No, draft
Okay,
horse
no,
is
okay.
40 speed.
40 speed.
40
so
speed.
you're
It's
all
the
right.
same. It's the same speed as the draft horse.
That's handy. For some reason I thought it was higher. Yeah, so it's 40 speed. So yeah, it will keep up as long as you go at a normal pace. It can keep up with you. So it means you can't really go at a fast pace.
That's fine.
But,
Yeah, but it's the same for the bear then.
It's the same as the horse goes the same
True.
speed as the bear.
True. That's
It's-
very true.
it's
Yeah,
the
they
same
have to
rules.
both dash. Yeah, it's true.
It's like realistically, then we'll be just hiring the cart and not the horse.
No, we need the
well, no,
horses still.
you need the horses
Oh.
because the horses are trained in the routes,
Fair enough.
so you can't, and also trained not to run off and all this bit in the so they won't just give you the cart. So you will need
Wish
the
we
horses
bought
one
a
way or
cart.
another.
Also,
You
the bear's a
bought a
medium
cart.
creature. The horse is a large creature.
Yeah. So, okay, the plan then is to go from Ravan to Pelia and get a hover ship over to get a hover ship over to Juro. Is that the plan?
Yes.
Mhm.
So how do you want to do this game-wise,
Before we
Do you-
leave,
do you want to? Okay, well, okay. Do you want to do anything else in this town first, in Ravon, before we move?
guys, did we get a tile from this town?
No, you did
We
not.
we
Gotta
did.
go to the apothecary and get just one tile.
Okay, let's go back to here then. Could you not actually?
Wait,
Visited,
I've spent like 2 healing potions.
You've cut out.
You cut out.
We really need to get a healing potion, guys. It's important.
have you
we're
got
low.
money? Could you even sold? Oh, you got some money. Yeah, you got some money from the thing, but I don't know how much you've got. Because you're not, unless you sell that item, obviously.
Mm.
I don't think anybody needs the tattoo anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's going to be all that good to you potentially. That's the problem with the random roll, I guess.
Money is good.
Money is
Yeah.
very good, and this is one very good way of you getting, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to sell it, like I said, this guy will buy it off you.
Well,
If you want to,
we'll just
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
we gotta
Sure.
talk it through.
All right.
Mhm.
So we'll go to so we're going to go to the apothecary, yeah?
I only have
Some
one
guys will,
healing
I
potion
think.
left. I don't know who else spent it
Thordas
on that
will wait
fight.
outside. He's not bothered with the whole apothecary thing. He'll wait outside with the bear.
I'll also
No.
stay outside.
Okay, so you'll stay outside. You'll stay outside. Agata, okay, Agata, Astra, and Sebastian will go inside the apothecary. So, you've not been to the apothecary yet. So the apothecary here is called Many Potions, Many Poisons. As you might expect, the shop is in exactly the same layout as it is before. Strong smelling of herbs and God knows what else. With just stacks of it behind him on a shelf with the big sword on the placard. You are the owner is there, which is a male human with dark red spiky hair with a mole on the right side of his neck. Welcome. How can I help you?
Yeah, potion
Okay.
healing, please.
Oh yes, that goes very a lot all the time. That's 50 gold.
Thanks.
Things right.
Goodbye.
And what is your name?
My name is Minston.
Minston. Very
Yes.
intelligent to see you, sir. I am collecting the tiles.
Ooh. Oh, that's very good. It's very good. Here, you can have my tile then, as you bought the healing potion. My tile is an M.
Actually, the tile belongs to me then, doesn't it? 'Cause I bought the potion.
I guess yes, that's very true.
Yes, please give it to him.
He was gonna give it to Sebastian. Now he's handed over to Astra.
Thank you kindly.
Right, another pawn in the gambling scheme. God damn you, capitalism!
No.
Are you going to add it to your sheet? Just want to make sure it's not forgotten.
Well, so as we leave, we'll come out.
Yep.
Astra will have the token in his hand. Sebastian, I need to encourage financial responsibility with these tokens.
Very, very.
You may have mine on the condition that you cannot use the team funds unless premised by us to buy potions.
I agree not to misuse the team funds unless I'm buying potions for the team.
That we all approve we're getting.
That we all approve that we are getting. Yes,
Very good.
see.
There you go.
So I had a question. How do we feel about comprehend languages? It's
I'm
very
already
cheap.
walking.
It's
I'm
very useful.
already.
I just... Oh, okay.
I'll meet you guys by the entrance.
Understood.
I can comprehend languages myself,
But this way you do not have to.
I think. I did at one point, but not anymore. But it's a good point.
I have 6 tiles now.
Right, only
Very
20
good.
more to go. That we know of, at least, unless the D&D realm of the alphabet has like 1,000
Oh,
letters in it.
Well, then you
no,
have
I'll give
Now you
punctuation.
need the draconic
Yeah.
alphabet.
You have punctuation afterwards.
Yeah, no. It's
No,
26.
this is
It's
just- this-
26. I'm nice. It's 26.
No, this is just a common part of it. We have to get all the other languages as
Yeah,
well.
we're getting
Yes.
trying to catch
You need your
alphabet.
Dwarven script,
Full
your Elvish
ASCII.
script.
Mm.
Numbers,
be hilarious.
absolutely. You got to get 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
no, you
5.
1152.
I can't remember. I can't wait to meet one Steam. That's going to be great.
One Steam. Are you? How are you going to do your traveling? Are you going to
So,
go
well-
horse and cart, or are you going to rest, or what are you going to?
We need
You're pretty
to
beat
talk
up.
about the bear.
Okay,
We need to talk about the bear.
where are you talking about the bear? Outside the
Outside.
apothecary, or you got
Outside the
okay.
city.
Outside the city.
outside. Okay,
Highly recommended.
put you out there.
Can I identify the bear?
It's a
I think
bear.
that's
That's
only
your
a- that's-
identification.
That's only magical items, right?
You can try.
Yeah, don't.
Hold on. It does not necessarily mean just items.
Because what I think you're thinking of is legend lore. I don't think identify works in this instance. Like if
Yes,
you tried
it has to
if
be
you-
an object specifically.
Yeah, because like you couldn't do identify on Fae. Like it wouldn't work.
Correct.
That's like
Okay,
that's
right,
why
I
legend.
think
That's
legend
why
lore.
legend lore is so good because legend lore literally does it to anything.
Love legend lore.
I'll place my hand on the bear and just sort of rub my hand over it. I feel connected to it somehow.
Good.
Like it's sworn to kill you?
So you see when Hrugguhl puts his hand on the bear like nuzzles against it.
Does
I
that look
stroke
like
back.
it's going to kill him?
Genuine
as
question.
Obviously, as he nuzzles, yeah, like a dog nuzzles, right? Like like rubs its head into the hand just to get extra rubbing out of it. But obviously, as it's doing that and it's waving its head around again, Sebastian, because you know you've seen it, that skin flap, man, it's weird. It's like someone wearing a glove that doesn't fit properly. It's not right. No one else, I don't think anyone else noticed it because they're obviously not doing checks. But you
Can someone please explain to me why a bear has a flap in the middle of its head? Anyone?
Because it used to be a fat bear and now it's a skinny bear?
I don't think you would know either, Hrugguhl, right? Because I don't know. I don't think you would
No.
know.
Hrugguhl doesn't know.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Can Thordas
I have
just
an
make
idea.
an attempt out of pure
I mean-
dumb luck?
I probably actually out of all of us, Astra probably actually knows the most about bears.
Probably does.
Sure. So it depends what you're searching for, Thordas. What you said? Are you trying to figure out what's going on with it, or
Yeah, Thordas is going to try and figure out what the fuck's going on.
right nature then?
Nature.
Question. Long rest.
Mhm.
Fucking nothing.
Can't remember the rules of our world. Long rest, that's a sleep one night, but you have to be well rested.
In
And
a
fair.
In a
city.
settlement.
In a
Inside
settlement.
In a
settlement.
settlement.
And
But it
you guys went to the tavern here, and it was decked to the nines.
It
You
was
found the
bougie.
rooms.
Spinning.
The rooms were 50 gold each, and you walked straight out.
It was pricey, and we dragged you out of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we literally
Yeah.
we cannot afford that. If we go and stay in there, we cannot go.
Yeah.
Do
You
anything.
Okay.
slept in the
You
Riodonian
slept
church.
you slept in the church, but he told you it was a one-time deal, and you've
Yeah.
used that. So you'd have to
I-
try and slum it somewhere else if you tried to stay here.
I have an ability
Oh, dear God.
called the Performance of Creation. Now, I would like to make a time salmon, right? Beautiful, large, cooked salmon, lovely aroma. It lasts 2 hours. The value of the item could be up to 60 gold, so I'm assuming I fancy salmon. And I would like to throw the salmon to the bear. See if it eats it.
By the way, to give you, it's
Okay.
a fucking bear. I rolled
Okay.
a 5. It's a bear. I don't know. It's a dog. That's what it is. It's a
Well, you know
dog.
what? You say that, right? I mean, it does have dog-like behavior, right, with the nuzzling and everything. And even the way it was like curled up on the floor, that was probably more canine-like than necessarily bear-like.
Okay, I got it wrong. It's
So
a cat.
I can see. No, well, no, I'd give it like you think it's a dog. 'Cause there's okay. Anyway, you throw. So how are you? You just like throwing the salmon?
So Sebastian starts thinking, and then he says, "I can imagine a deliciously cooked meal, a salmon feast for king, something glorious, scented, lemon juice, something that flaked, a salmon that is fit for a giant and immensely powerful, proud animal." And as I'm speaking these words, this salmon manifests itself almost in the blink of an eye that I am describing in the tale. And as the words finish on my lips, this cooked salmon appears, and I just chuck it to the bear.
You're chucking it to the bear, yeah?
I am chucking it to the bear,
Right.
and I can only do that once on live.
No, that's
Wait until the next night.
It's perfectly fine. Right, you chuck it to the bear, yeah? So, you'd imagine, right, you'd just grab it in its mouth, eat it, whatever, right? What ends up happening? A slit from the front top of his mouth to the top of his head, from the corner of its mouth down to its neck, opens. Its head opens in 3 separate folds. Arms come out of that gaping maw, grabs the salmon and pulls it in. The head shuts and it munches it. Very happily, by the way.
I just stare at it.
That's not a bear.
Motherfucker, that ain't no bear.
It's a good thing he did this
I
outside.
was saying something was up with the flaps.
I think you mean lips. Please get it correct.
Yes, sorry, you're right. Lips. They are absolutely
Lips.
lips. We know that now.
So why actually is this thing, Hrugguhl?
It was all tangled up when it sort of came out of the ground in tangles, so I'll call it Tangle.
But you summon this thing. What did you envisage when you summon this thing?
I don't know if I summoned it. All I know is that it's here, and I know that it seems friendly to us.
Well, you specifically. It seems to be very attention towards you. Look.
I go to stroke it.
It doesn't seem bothered, but again, it's still pretty wary of you unless you're trying to win its fate. Well, actually, no. You did feed it, actually, so it's probably a little bit more, happy with you. But,
Okay, this is not too bad.
But, obviously, yes, it doesn't take any check to see it is following Hrugguhl. That's who it is attaching itself to.
This is your beast, mi amigo. Something between you and it.
Tangle, could you please go over there? I just sort of direct in a direct location.
Yeah, it will move to that direction and go there, eating its salmon still.
And it's trained?
Yeah. It finishes eating, no bones come out.
Well,
I like Tangle.
I'll tell you another thing. In 2 hours, that stomach's going to be real empty.
Yep.
I'm sure the food, because isn't that the point of it to feed? Isn't the point of it to feed people? No.
No. It's I can create one non-magical item of choice.
Oh right.
Occupied
So it's
space.
just a fancy illusion. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's illusion with
Oh.
extra steps.
No, the object is real. It just then disappears.
Fine. Okay.
So not very good for nutritional value.
No, it's
No.
definitely not meant
There's
to be
no
for food.
calories on it at all. Great diet.
Yeah.
Really low calories. You want to have a chocolate cake? This is how we do it.
Yeah.
All I know is it's friendly for now. I think it'll follow us.
What are you? You're a ranger, aren't you? You're like me, but not me. Like a druid, but not druid.
It feels like natural somehow. I don't know. I need to take more time with it.
I've seen rangers have animal friends before.
Yeah, most of my friends are animals.
I think this is your animal. there's no if, buts, or maybes. It's not going to turn on you. It is your animal. Now, why you chose a thing that looks like a bear but's not a bear, I don't know. But I think you can chop and change if you wish.
You might. You've seen shit. I think Astra might.
Yeah,
Best opening before lore dump ever. You've seen shit.
you've seen shit. Here's some shit.
Yeah. You were stuck in a forest for like 200 years. You've seen. Yeah. I think you can probably establish a theory that obviously rangers, summon beasts and stuff, but because Hrugguhl's a demon folk, maybe that had an impact on what he summoned. Potentially.
I quickly. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, Sebastian pipes up after you've said that. Astra just going, I'm not sure that Hrugguhl choosing here.
Is this a bear you've seen before?
No.
Have you seen a bear do this exact thing before? Have you seen a corrupted bear in your past? That's like melding in your mind some repressed trauma of some kind that's just lurking there, and this is what you think a bear should be like, but it's not. Because I can show you a bear. I could turn a bear like this, and you'll see what a bear should look like.
What, with the green glowing eyes?
Yeah, I'm not sure your bear's a normal bear either, Astra. It's made of
It's
wood.
not
your
gonna.
bear.
It's not gonna do what it just did just then. I can tell you that for nothing.
Yeah, but a normal bear is not made of wood.
Do you at least want a bear that has a mouth that opens normally?
Can't discriminate like that. You never know. Might have been born this way.
It was summoned this way. This bear was summoned this way based of your mind of a bear.
But was it summoned? Or did it come to find him?
I feel like it came.
I kind of think the bear chose him.
This is conscious.
Which sounds really weird.
This is conscious. I've seen rangers before. This is conscious. You may not have known this what you were doing, but this you did this on purpose.
Congratulations, you now got the spiritual essence of a demon bear with you. Congrats, welcome to the team Tangled. Whoa.
I mean, does it really matter? I mean, he helped us in the fight. He seems friendly. Yeah. Does it matter how he came?
Well, I understand helping Hrugguhl understand himself and his powers, latent as they are.
It's a bear. It's a friend. I don't need to know anymore.
I'll go over to Tangle and give it a little scritchy
up with us.
It's pretty pleased to be fair.
They're getting too much, Thordas.
Alright, bye.
Yeah, see.
It still nuzzles up to you because you fed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I give it a scritchy.
Nice piece of salmon.
I like Tangle.
You're a good boy. Boy? I gotta look. Girl? Boy.
God.
Boy. Good boy.
Okay, what are we taking a horse or are we walking? What are we doing?
We need sleep in this city somehow.
Maybe sleep in the next city where we could afford it.
I don't know about you. I'm walking barely. Thordas is walking barely.
Actually, question: how much would it take for us to teleport just to the next city?
That's a good question. Hang on.
That's a great question.
What is the next city? So the next city.
What time is it?
Natilo.
3 o'clock.
Oh, who added the potion to their pocket? Do I need to add the potion to my?
You can have the potion.
You can have the potion.
It's gonna go to you.
The next closest one is
Natilo. So that will be 23 gold to teleport
per person.
Per person, yes.
Shouldn't have said yes on that one.
Why is it never good each?
So yes, you could technically do that. So
expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's probably is the
How much time is it? It's like a day by carriage, isn't it? To the next town.
1.3. Yeah. So
How
roughly,
is that only 3 days to Pelia then? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, that was on foot. Sorry. If I do a draft horse is 0.7, so you'll get there within the day. Sorry, the 3 was with the horse, and I was doing on foot just now.
Yeah. So we'll get that by 10 p.m.
Yeah, but just before 11 because it's just before
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
We could go there and head. We've been there before. We can find a tavern there.
Only thing realistic-
10 gold.
Because Natilo was what inn was that? Inn was modest. So what's modest?
Cheaper than.
Well, it's 1 gold. Yeah, 1 gold a room for modest. So yeah,
Yes.
you'll be fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 10 gold. We'll get there.
Or is it?
If we push it, we'll get there today, and then we can sleep, and then it'll be cheaper than 50 gold, and then having to do it all again. Yeah, so let's do that.
Right. So you go to the stable. The guy goes up to you and says, "Oh, I don't know if you've been told, but we've changed our pricing structure. Before we used to sort of pay, charge you 10 gold per day, no matter sort of how much of the day you did. Although we kind of found that what people were doing instead was sort of pushing their horses too much just to get it under that sort of last day. So what we've kind of decided to try doing and seeing if it works is if you do it for part of a day, we'll charge you for that part of the day. So if you do it in half a day, we'll charge you the 5 gold instead of 10.
How does that not still encourage people to push their horses in safely?
At least you don't have like hard cuts.
Well, it's just like not as, you probably won't be as needed, I guess. That was kind of the idea behind it. It's like people will push it. Generally, we find that people will push the horses more just because they want to get it, they don't want to go into the next day for like an extra hour or 2 or whatever. So they end up pushing them harder. Whereas if we remove that requirement, we hope that people will do it. I'm sure people will still push them hard to do that, but we're hoping that this will make things a bit easier. If it doesn't work, we'll revert back. I guess we'll see if people abuse the system.
Okay.
So basically, what you're saying is you're now charging us 0.42 gold per hour.
Well, so for example, like if you're going from here to Natilo on one of these things, we'll probably only charge you about 7 gold instead of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very kind.
Well, thank you.
I mean, is it kind, or is it just that now charging hourly instead of daily? It's just kind of... Never mind. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I guess we'll be on our way.
So yeah, you travel.
Just before we get on the horses, Hrugguhl just put his hand on Sebastian. Thank you for the heal. And then he gets on.
So you're going to go to...
That seems genuine. I don't know how I feel about it.
With this one, then, are you just going to go straight to the inn and rest up for the night?
Yep.
Mhm.
A room each, please. Being generous.
Check in on how Sheltered Hope are doing in the morning, maybe.
They will charge you 5 gold for that, because it's 5e, and you will get your long rest.
I will dream of the place that we were in before.
Hrugguhl spent just a little time with the bear before going down.
No, that's fair. What are we on?
Are we all sharing a room, or is it a room each, or
each.
what is it?
Room each.
And the bear sits outside?
Yes,
assume it
the
doesn't-
bear will stay outside. Yeah, obviously demon folk and whatever, even though they're animals, is slightly different. When you're talking about a bear, like that's like pets and stuff
Fair
stay outside. Even Fae would be made to sort of stay outside.
Yeah, she
so-
gets dismissed and things anyway.
Yeah. So, but
Being the time, I will leave it to next time, but Sebastian is going to knock on Hrugguhl Hrugguhl's door before we see him.
Then, so next time on Tracas of Crisia, what does Sebastian want now? Like, what is he going to pester Hrugguhl with? And why is that bear so strange? And what bounty are they going to pick next? Let's find out next time on Tracas of Crisia.